What's up, YouTube? This is Wi-Fi Memory here today, bringing you guys some more VGC 2021 action. Today we are rocking out with the same rain team that we've been showcasing, trying to get back into Master Ball after just kind of being burnt out with Series 8. Series 9 comes out, we're ready to go. We are 3-1 in Great Ball Tiers number 7 due to me not making Master Ball. So we're trying to make the big climb back up to Master Ball. But yeah, let me know. You guys can laugh at me in the comment section or something, but let me know in the comments if you guys are already made it to Master Ball. That'd be very interesting. But anyway, our opponent today is rocking out with Tapu Koko, Grimmsnarl, Metagross, Primarina, Urshifu, and Sableye. I could not think of that Primarina's name to save my life. But I think, honestly, for leads, Politoed and Raichu look pretty good. Don't look too bad. That looks like a good lead. I think Rillaboom, though, is coming. And then for our last slot, let's go Stilla. Same group, same ones that we brought into our last game in our last episode. So go check that out too and see how that went. Definitely go check that out. That was a very, very fun episode. Randy, Bob, Andy. Okay. Very, very interesting name. Maybe I'm going against free minds versus my one. So, you know, I mean, the more the merrier, right? Maybe free brains is better than one. To me, that would crash a little bit, though. You know, you're thinking way too hard. Communications with the other trainer was interrupted. Uh-oh. Well, that's how you start today's episode, with communication errors. I don't think that was on my part, or I wouldn't be able to continue battling. So that was definitely on their part. Don't know if it was a DC or what, but hey, we're able to rank back up a little bit. Okay, I'll take them. I'll take it. Not gonna lie, you know, that will definitely help out. But yeah, don't know if it's on their part or something happened, glitch or something, but we'll continue going because we're trying to get the Master Ball, so we'll take the free win. You know, maybe he heard of Wi-Fi Merriman. You know, it's like, hey, that guy needs that free win. We'll give it to him. I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate it. Now we're searching for an opponent, and usually after something like a DC or something, it takes a little bit of time before we can find another opponent. So I guess the question of the day is, how is your day? How is your Friday? Today of this upload will be on Friday, is what I'm planning on anyway. I'm probably be planning on uploading this around morning, about 6-7 o'clock Central Time. I mean, when I was talking, or when I was reading comments and stuff, I asked the questions like, when's the best time for uploads for you guys? And a lot of y'all said morning time. That's usually when you guys are mostly active. When I was studying the activity of my subscribers anyway, so morning time is fine with me if I'll upload around 6 or 7 o'clock Central, because usually how I do it is I'll go ahead and have it scheduled upload, and I'll just tell it to upload it at 6 or 7, and that should be fine. So look forward. And that's usually when that's what my schedule's going to be with all my uploads, is 6 or 7. So look forward to that. So, you know, I mean, come on out, join us around the morning time, you know. If you get up at like 8 o'clock, you know, hey, that video's already uploaded. You don't even have to wait for it. Come on. Check it out. And it helps the school kids too, you know. Most schools start around 8 o'clock. So if I upload something that starts at 6, if I upload it at 6, you get up at 6:30. Hey, you come and watch us before you go to school. Get ready, you know. Alright, we finally found an opponent. Took us a little bit. You know, I mean, action. Alright, a Rabombi, Snorlax, Umbreon, Gothitelle, Quagsire, and Metagross. I've noticed a lot of teams running Metagross. So if you're team building, you might need to build something to counter the Metagross because there's a lot of Metagrosses going around right now. Alright, so let's see though. Rabombi, Snorlax. That's speed boost stuff. How do we want to do this? Because I definitely don't want that Snorlax to start going off on us. This might be a bear tick. Politoed. Rillaboom's always nice. And I think if the Snorlax does get going, Celesteela walls it pretty well. So let's go with that. We'll see what happens. I'm hoping that we don't even have to worry about the Snorlax. You know, I hope we gotta go up against the Umbreon, Gothitelle, Quagsire, Metagross. But we gotta be prepared for the Snorlax. And we are. That's why we bring the Beartic. Beartic with the superpower should do quite a bit of damage. I don't have the calcs on it, but Beartic tends to hit really hard anyway. So, and then combination of Politoed's Muddy Water. Honestly, I would be shocked if it didn't KO it if we got that free shot at him. Honestly, if we get the free shot, I'm taking it. Going superpower, and that means if he leads Rabombi and Snorlax, that's a free shot. Alright, Metagross, Gothitelle though. And we get... Okay, so he somewhat countered our lead. Because we're not able to switch Beartic out, I guarantee you that. Because of the Gothitelle's ability being Shadow Tag. But check it, you know, sometimes check it. We're able to. Okay, fantastic. If we're able to switch, that means this Gothitelle's not Shadow Tag, and that's good, because I would like to have Celesteela come out right now. And then we can go for a Muddy Water. And I'm not too worried about this board all of a sudden. A lot of times people don't even check to see if we can switch in front of Gothitelle. Check it. And go back. If you're able to switch, it will do like what it did just now. If you were not, it would say Shadow Tag is not allowing you to switch or something, you know. So, and always check it though. That way you kind of know what the Gothitelle's ability is. This Gothitelle's ability more than likely is competitive, so I do not want to try and lower its stats. So we're going for Muddy Water. If we got that accuracy drop, it would actually give Gothitelle a plus, I think it'd be like +2 in its special attack, so that would not be too fun. There's the Trick Room. So we got Max Knuckled, and then he sets a Trick Room. Very, very interesting. Okay. I still don't have no problem trying to set up Celesteela. We go for Meteor Beam into Gothitelle. And we can go for Muddy Water. See what happens. He may go for Max Knuckle. I don't know if it would be enough to KO Politoed. But him setting up Trick Room, Politoed should go before his Metagross now. So, not too worried. So his Gothitelle's going to have to figure out something to stop Politoed, you know. So yeah, we get our Meteor Beam off. Gothitelle goes down. If we hit our Muddy Water, there's probably a huge chance that we're just KOing this Metagross. Let's see. We miss our Muddy Water. Like I said, sometimes you miss them. Not too worried. He goes into Celesteela. Okay, so he just ignores our Politoed. I mean, his Metagross is fast in Trick Room compared to our two Mons, you know, so I don't know what he's thinking, but now he can't really try and reset it because we went ahead and knocked out his Gothitelle. There's the Snorlax, though. Not too worried about Snorlax, though, to tell you the honest truth. Do we want to go ahead and Dynamax something like Celesteela, or do we just want to? Dynamaxing Steel is not too bad. We can go for like Max Steel Spike into the Snorlax. That's plus 1 on our special attack already. Should do a lot. If we follow up with a Muddy Water, we should be fine. If he goes for like Curse or if he goes for Belly Drum, I don't see him living our combo. So, and Snorlax doesn't tend to have the highest attack normally if he's not set up. You know what I'm saying? He can be scary when set up, but not set up, he's not the scariest. Snorlax goes for Hammer Arm. Hammer Arm can lower my speed, right? Potentially. No, it lowers Snorlax's speed. Okay. That's fine though. Hammer Arm's a very interesting tech. I mean, it could actually work with your Trick Room team. Let's see what happens though. Alright, so you are Berry, so more than likely you're probably going to live our... that's Citrus though. You may not live our Muddy Water. Come on, don't miss that Metagross. He does live the... Snorlax barely lives the... barely lives the Muddy Water. Alright, so... we're in a very interesting spot, I guess, because we have 2 turns of Dynamax. His Dynamax just ended, but he's threatening a KO onto our Politoed for sure. So do we want to try and take the KO onto that Snorlax and switch Politoed out? Because Snorlax will take out Politoed. That's no doubt. How many turns of Trick Room? Because that also 2 turns of Trick Room. Outside of Trick Room, Politoed against that Metagross is definitely just a fodder. Let's just go for Muddy Water. Because Snorlax goes for Hammer Arm into Stilla instead. Okay, very interesting. I think you should definitely target them to Politoed. But I'm fine with this. As long as I hit my Muddy Water. This Metagross has been dodging my Muddy Waters. Pretty crazy. Hopefully we'll be able to pull this back. Alright, come on Politoed. You gotta hit this Muddy Water here. Ice Punch into Stilla. Ooh, have we been speed tying this whole time? Huh. Very interesting. But we finally take out the Metagross. Finally. Alright, so now he's down to his last mon. We still got our full team. So I'm feeling very confident, especially... It's Quagsire. Okay, I'm kind of just curious to see what Quagsire can do, though. Honestly, let's go into Rillaboom. Because I think Quagsire gets like a water absorb ability. I know he gets damp, but that's not going to help him here. Oh, very interesting game. We'll do we'll try and get one more game in though before we call today's episode. Very interesting game. Good game, Sarah. I think you need to try and work on Pokemon to target though, you know. Because I mean, you were really worried about Stilla, but you weren't really hitting them that hard. Maybe think about yeah, let's check out Sarah's team real fast. There's that speed swap that I was telling you about. What kind of Snorlax was it? It was Belly Drum. Okay, very interesting. Umbreon's a good set. Was that competitive? It was. And then, what was your ability? Water Absorb. Yeah, so if I would have went for my Muddy Water, that would have just not worked. We had to have switched because Politoed was choice specs. But hey, look guys, we're back in Great Ball 8. And we earned 10 BP for being in Pokeball 8 or Great Ball 8 now. So Yay, we're back up. We're back into the good players, right? Alright, let's see. We got Regilucky, Thundurus, Weezing, Moltres, Regigigas, and Rillaboom. Very, very interesting double Reggie team for sure. Yeah, well, this one may be a little bit have to play kind of slow, but Politoed tends to be a great counter to Regigigas, so as Celesteela. So if we lead that, that's good. We'll have Raichu in the back because he has Thundurus and Regilucky, so we'll definitely have to play around those two probably. And then for our last Mon, we gotta bring Beartic because of the Moltres, really. And I mean, Beartic's gonna help out with the Thundurus as well, and just any chip damage. I mean, he's gonna hit hard against the Rillaboom and stuff. So it's just overall a good Mon to bring, I feel like, in this scenario. So let's see what happens. Alright, Regigigas and Weezing. That's the lead I wanted to see. That's definitely the lead that I want to see. Alright, so. And usually what happens is you muddy water and you want to Meteor Beam into Regigigas because Weezing's going to go for Protect. Usually on turn 1 they'll go for Protect. And they'll Dynamax or Regigigas. So you're just trying to get as much damage as possible on that Regigigas. But as soon as the opportunity comes, you need to go for a big Max Steel Spike into the Weezing, and that'll just one-shot it. Okay, so he actually protects Regigigas and Weezing. Okay, thanks for the free setup, my man. Sure, we ain't doing no damage, but we're still up plus. We're still up plus, I think it's +1 or maybe, yeah, I think it only gives you +1, but that's enough. You know, that puts still at a threat. Still is definitely a threat now, you know. Same moves with Politoed. Go for Dynamax, Steel Spike. Now into that Weezing. Honestly, it should KO it. Because Weezing is mostly known to be a defensive piece, not a special defensive piece. So we should honestly just one-shot it. If not, it's in the red or something. But most of the time when I play against Weezing, it's a one-shot with this combo. Because I mean, we're still hitting it with the muddy water as well. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Alright, Stella, let's see what you can do. Stella is nice too because of the big HP pool it gets. So if you guys are looking for a very interesting Steel type to use for your teams, I would highly recommend Stella. Politoed actually lives too. That's great with that Max Strike, because that's just putting pressure on him to try and hit us again. Goes for Substitute. Okay, so if Politoed hits his muddy water here, which he does, the Substitute fades. That's fantastic, and we get the KO on Weezing. What's Regigigas without its Weezing? It's slow. It's not as powerful. It's not a threat. And now guess what? He's got a non-threat Pokemon as Dynamax. We've practically burnt Regigigas without even trying to burn him. You know what I'm saying? He's just not as threatening. And he's a lot slower too, so you gotta keep him in respect though, because I think in like 5 turns, or I don't even know how many turns, but he can become strong again. So you definitely gotta keep respect for him, but you don't have to worry about him so much right off the bat. He brought out Reggie Lucky, so what my plan is to go into Raichu, and I'm gonna go for Max Rockfall into the Lucky. If he protects Lucky, he protects Lucky, but in my opinion, he's probably gonna go for a Thunderbolt or something, hoping that I didn't bring Raichu, but of course I brought Raichu. He could be Focus Sash, that's why I like the Max Rockfall, because then it sets up the sand. Max Quake will come out. Did you predict the Raichu? You did. Good prediction. Good. Ooh, that's a fantastic prediction, because now I'm going to KO myself. Ooh, this man's still playing good. Okay, okay. How much are we doing, though? That's decent chip. That is not bad chip. We get the sand, too, so we're going to be special defensively strong, so we should be able to take a Thunderbolt anyway. But good job on our opponent for realizing that we might be wanting to switch into Raichu. That's good job on his part, for sure. We could go into Politoed. Get the rain up again. I don't think we need to. I think we just go into Beartic, because the sand is actually benefiting us on a way for us to live an attack from that Regilucky. We gotta get rid of that Regilucky right now. Protect Beartic, just so that way Beartic's not taking that much damage. And we go for Max Steel Spike. That should still be enough to KO Regilucky from this range. So we should be fine. Volt Switch. Okay, that does quite a bit of damage, but let's see who he's bringing out, because they shouldn't be able to take a Max Steel Spike at all. And then we were just denting on your team a little bit more, you know? Rillaboom. Okay, I mean, Rillaboom... No, Rillaboom can't take this. Right, I don't see Rillaboom taking it. Max Steel Spike of his own going into our Beartic. Well, at least we protected, and it does nothing. Fantastic. He does get a defense boost, though, so... Well, that defense boost doesn't matter because we're hitting from the special side. So, we should actually... I feel like we can get the KO. Let's find out. Yeah, fantastic. That is actually fantastic. Alright, so right here, we might be very, very interesting. I have not showed Protect yet. We still got the sand up too. That's helping. I think that will help us still stay alive with a Volt Switch from the Regilucky or a Thunderbolt from the Regilucky. We losing Raichu though really stinks, because now we're having to worry about this Lucky. How many turns of sand do we have? Because I could play smart and protect Lucky, or protect Celesteela this turn. Got 3 turns. Oh yeah, we're playing. I'm gonna try and play smart. Just need 100 accuracy. Superpower or liquidation. I think liquidation should KO that. We'll play smart though. There's no reason to play risky. We got that many turns of sand. Alright, what's the Regigigas wanting to do? Regigigas is going for Iron Head into Beartic. We actually take that very, very well. Yeah, Regigigas without that during slow start is just not as good. Okay. Definitely need to start respecting it though. Definitely need potentially take it out this turn, because it's getting close to his slow start being over. Doesn't tell you how many more turns he's got. I wish it would. Let's go for superpower into that Regigigas. And I'm going to go for a flash cannon into the Leggy. And hopefully this is game. Thunderbolt into Celesteela. We do not take it. Okay, we do not take that. But at this point, we should take him out. We do not. Okay. This is all of a sudden got really difficult. Ironhead probably will take us out though, won't it? Ah, critical hit too. Honestly, we might have even lived that. Oh no. Yeah, good play on our opponent for reading the Raichu switch, and that really kind of put me in a tough spot. We got Politoed in the back, but look at Politoed's HP. 13. The only way we're winning this is if he misses his attack for somehow, some way. We can pray, but you know, I mean, I don't see him missing his attack, especially since we're setting up the rain. Yeah, I just don't see it. But yeah, we'll go for that Scald. Maybe he's a very, very slow one. Maybe. I mean, someone turn Trick Room on, please. Anyway, guys, let me know what you guys think about today's episode in the comments down below. If you did enjoy it, like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. This is Wi-Fi Merriman signing out. Peace.